Guys, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimutaya. Or Double Cross, whatever. Today we're gonna be doing our first 2 or 3 quests, because we've already done everything in like the first couple minutes. But we'll be doing our first couple quests, and whatnot, because what else is there to do that we've done everything? I'm going to be doing the village quest for now, but I want you guys to tell me in the comments, should I do the Hunter Hub quest, which is online multiplayer and stuff, or should I do the village quest and then the Hunter Hub quest, because there's a lot more Hunter Hub quests than there are village quests. So we might as well get the village quest out of the way so it's easier when we go into Hunter Hub. Or should I get a balance of both? Like every time I rank up in this one, I go to the next one in Hunter Hub. But yeah, I spared you the long dialogue of 16-year-old. Yeah, 16-year-old. Today we're going to be doing probably Wipeout and Find the Ferns, because why not? We'll start out with Find the Ferns, because it's probably going to be the fastest. I'm not gonna... No. Here's over here the smithy. He, like, makes your weapon. You're going to be going to him a lot. Like, a lot. But he makes your weapons, armor, and all that stuff. So, if you want to, like, you can upgrade your weapons. You can, set decorations, which we'll be getting into later. You can make weapons, like all the types of weapons. You can make... Every time you defeat a monster, a couple of its weapons in its armor set might become available. But you'll usually have to beat a monster more than once to get its armor set and stuff like that. But I'm rambling on, of course. He's just telling you that you need materials from the monsters that you beat. I cannot make any of these because I am bad at this game. No, I just haven't gone at a single quest yet. But yeah, that's what he's for. Nice close-up of a rando dude here. Yeah, You can't see his face because everything's blurred out, but you get the gist of it. You get it. This is the armory. These you're going to be going to not as much, but you will be eventually going to him every once in a while if you want to try out like a new weapon without having to waste any of your materials. But yeah, we'll see if he has anything other than the petrified weapons for us, because they're probably the worst weapons in the game, besides a couple that I'm not going to name here. Yeah. You can buy weapons and armor, but you can't buy all of them. You can only buy a couple. I can only get the petrified weapons. What about the armor sets? Ooh, I can get, chainmail armor, which is cool. Chainmail armor is really good, because it gives you probably, like, the most important one. Protection and health, I believe. And they have slots, which are for decorations, which, again, we'll be getting into later. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to buy the entire set, like maybe 2. The head and the chest, because why not? Oh wait, no, it doesn't give you protection, it gives you health. That's what I meant. I don't know if I could have made another one. But over here, you have your item box, which is where you do all your items and stuff like that. I don't have any items, of course. I already told you that a million times. We'll get them out in the fields, and you can craft them by adding 2 or more. They're just telling you that Hunt of the Day quests. Every day you get a Hunt of the Day quest, which is basically regular monsters, but you get more for defeating them on the hours that you can. Young Academy researcher, blah 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 blah. Here we are. This is the item box. This is where you get all your, like, essentials at the start of the quest. You'll bring better ones later once you have them, but this is, like, what you'll be going to at the start of the game. Also, make sure to always pick up the, bullets and coatings over here, because you never know if you're ever going to become a bow or, like a bow or, bow gun player. So it's helpful to find those. And here we go. I just realized this looks like it is the first game. This looks exactly like the first game up there. Yeah. Oh, look at that, those graphics on the computer. That's just bad. Here I am. Yeah, here we are. What you can do in these places is hunt the monsters, which I'll show you right now. By pressing X, you draw your weapon. If you hold the... Well, if you're using Great Sword, you can hold it and do this. But you usually press X and more X's to do combos. If you ever wanted to learn, like, a specific weapon, Gaijin Hunter is very recommended. He's, like, probably one of the most famous mhgu players. I hope I don't get in trouble for saying his name. But yeah, your basic stuff is heavy attacks, or like special attacks, is A. Your special properties for the weapon, like how to access the special properties, because every weapon has them, is R, and sometimes pressing the other buttons. For this, you really only have X, which does a little kick, which again, just watch Gaijin Hunter on this, and you'll get it. But you can, like, string together, like, X, A, and stuff like that, and most weapons have infinite combos for, like, if the monster's standing still long enough. So, yeah, use those. Over here are gathering points. They come in many different shapes and sizes and stuff. You just have to press A repeatedly to gather at them. Well, only once to gather a single item, but I just mash A because I don't feel like timing it. That's an entire minigame itself. Just mash A and you'll get, like, these things like herbs and stuff like that. Antidote herbs. I'll get into those later. But we have got, let's see, 3 of the 8 unique ferns that we need. Unique mushrooms, just a side quest, which is, it just gets you a little bit more stuff at the end of the quest, like money and stuff like that, which is called Zenny in this game. Yeah, and here is probably the best spot to, like, get stuff from, because these things, Kelbies, spawn in here, and they drop Kelbie horns, which can be used to craft not that much, but one important item. But you got, usually 2 to 3 mushroom spawns, and 1 to 2, regular, like, fern spawns. And, like, usually a bug spawn over here. Because, yeah. Also over here, which you'll never need. Just never go by here. Yeah, you got a large barrel. That's useful. That is very useful. I just want you to know, get as many large barrels as you possibly can. Yeah. I better hurry up, because I still don't know the capabilities. Or if I'm just gonna string them together. But I'll get into everything later, because we're hitting 9 minutes up here. These you only need for a couple quests that you need to hunt them in. So, just look around. Honey is very important, but I'll show you why we don't need most of this stuff later. Just get your unique ferns by going around each zone up here and gathering them. I got 5 out of 8. In here, I think this will finish us off, but if not, we'll go to, whatever. They're, like, the last zones. I think in here will finish us off. But we'll go to there, or to there, if we really don't find it in this next section. Oh, come on. And these are hostile monsters, which just relentlessly attack you, even though they do no damage at all whatsoever. It's just annoying. There's no reason for them to be here outside. Hey, we're those random enemies in superhero games that you have the option of beating up, but you probably shouldn't because it really doesn't net you anything. In other words, the thugs in superhero video games. You know, the random hostiles on the ground that take like 1 or 2 hits to take down. You know what I mean. I didn't even notice that. 1, 2, 3. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Why does it go to there? Okay, there we go. And now we have to trek back to our base camp, which is that little starting area. If you get the game, it'll show a little bit more clearly. Like, all of this is being caught on a horrible camera of a laptop. So yeah, I better hurry up and... You know what? No. You know what I'm gonna do? No, I'm not a good editor at all, by any means. I just know the basics. But I do know how to pause and unpause a camera. Over here is, like, if this is a gathering quest, you usually come over here and, like, put in the items that you need to finish it. And then you complete the quest. There's usually music here, but, it doesn't come out, like, at all on the footage. That's why it's so bad in the first one, and that's why I turned it off for this. Also, I don't know, I'm new to YouTube. I don't know, maybe copyright. I don't know. That might be something else. But I have good standings on YouTube currently. So yay! We finished our first quest. Here's the reward stuff. You basically get a couple of, like, a few items based on what the quest is. Like, if it's a monster, you get their parts. If it's, like, gathering, you get, like, the plants or something that you gathered. But, like, they're all different. They're just in the same category. Like, plants, mushrooms, stuff like that. But yeah, that's our first quest complete. Are you excited, guys? You better be excited. I know where you live. But that'll be it for now. And as always, thanks for watching.